Keith with McCormick Performance Fitness, here to go over some things that I talked about yesterday on Arkansas Fairways and Greens with Bob Steele and Jay Fox. I was privileged to be on that show again to talk about golf fitness. So let's get into some of the exercises that I was talking about specifically on the show yesterday morning. We were talking about things we could easily do at home, in the office, during the wintertime to strengthen. Specifically, we started with the core. So some easy things we can do, easy being easy that we can do them just about anywhere. Plank, we can get into bird dog. One of the things I love about bird dog is the fact that it is extremely good for our lower back. The lower back is a frequently injured area on amateur golfers, professional golfers alike. So let's get into this. Jamie's going to follow me over here to the mat. First thing we're going to do is we're going to drop into plank. So the thing we want to think about on plank is I want to have a nice straight line from ears down through my shoulders, hips, knees, and down to my ankle. Realistically speaking, every single muscle in my body should be engaged in a plank. All right. The way that I'm going to do this is points of contact are going to be my forearms and my toes. All right. So this is a great core strengthening exercise, better than any kind of crunch or sit-up that you can do for that matter. All right. So let's see. I'll go this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my hands, my arms actually kind of like railroad tracks. And I'm going to position myself in this position here. I don't want my butt to be up too high, and I don't want my hips to sag. I want to try to create this straight line with my body and keep my neck and head neutral with my spine. What that means is I want to stay in this position. I don't want to have my head up like this, and I don't want to be looking around. I want to have a nice, quiet body, and everything is engaged in this position. Glutes, my quads, obviously my core. I have my belly button drawn in. If somebody ever says engage your core, one of the easiest things you can do is just pull your belly button in. I like to tell my clients, pull your belly button in almost like you're trying to protect your stomach from if somebody was going to maybe punch you in your stomach or something like that. Alright, so that's plank. Let's jump into bird dog. I love bird dog. This is all about extension, kind of like what I said on the show yesterday. So when we get into bird dog, basically I'm in this quadruped position. I'm in a 4-point position on the ground, and my hands underneath my shoulders, knees underneath my hips. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out, opposite arm and opposite leg. What I'm doing here is I'm reaching out about as far as I can that way with my arm, and about that far, or as far as I can with my leg, okay? What I don't want to do is I don't want to get into a habit of going above my joints, okay? I don't want to get above the joint. That's kind of a recipe for potential injury. So let's stay in line with the joint, and much like a bird dog, let's create this nice extended straight position. And what you're going to do is you're going to hold each of these. Starting out, you want to maybe start 3 to 5 seconds. You can get creative with this, and once you get really good at the bird dog hold, you could hold it for 30 seconds if you wanted to on each side. Okay, so that's bird dog. One of the other things we talked about was a really good balance drill, single leg balance. I like to do these every now and again. This is a single leg torso rotation. So I don't know if you can see me, I'll back up a little bit. But what we're going to do is I'm going to get into golf posture, and I'm going to take one of my legs away. So I'm going to slightly bring this leg up. I'm in my golf posture, and I'm balancing on my left leg starting out. I'm going to get my hands here, and I'm just going to start this torso rotation. Okay, and I'm going to get about 10 total each side, and then you're going to switch legs and do the same thing. That may seem very easy. I mentioned on the show yesterday, once you take away a leg and you're having to balance and try to keep your spine in that fixed angle, much like what you would prefer to have in your golf swing if you want to hit the ball consistently, that's a pretty tough drill. You can do it anywhere. Try that balance drill, single leg torso rotations. Get you about 5 going each way, 10 total, and then switch legs and go through that and see what you think. All right. I think we covered enough here for this go around. Thank you very much. Hit them straight. Check out Arkansas Fairways and Greens, 7 to 8 o'clock, KRN 102.9 FM. Check it out Saturday mornings. Have a good time.